Hello and welcome. My name is DreadedEntity, and today we're going to be playing FortressCraft Evolved. Now, before I begin, take a look down here in the bottom right corner. I'm running the development build. This is the Bleeding Edge beta you can opt into on Steam under the beta options. Now, let's jump in a world here. Not Happyville. We're going to start a new world with default options. Let's give that a name. Dreaded World, and then press enter. If you click, it'll reset your changes, so make sure you press enter. And I'm going to create the world, and I'm not going to talk during the cinematic in case anybody hasn't seen it yet. Okay, let's do it. Alright, really cool cinematic. Now we're here in the tutorial. First off, this is the central power hub. This thing right here, it's 3x3x3, and we've got this little message here. Press E, then add resources to make power. Okay, add resources down here. Throw some coal in. Let's open our inventory with I to see what we got. 3 drills, 5 torches, and 4 coal. Cool, so we're making some energy. Down here you can see how long it's going to burn for, 166 seconds, 330 joules left. Awesome. Hold Q to fill up your suit. Okay, so we're going to fill that up. This is taking energy out of the central power hub. You see how, I guess it's hard to tell, but there is less in there now. Finish that objective. Press E, then add power. Go click that to turn the drill on. There we go. You do have to fill it up until your objective changes. Press Q to remove the coal. Cool. Now we got to scan a block that we haven't seen before. We haven't scanned any blocks here, except for these machines, and this coal obviously is scanned already because we have it in our inventory. So we're gonna hold right mouse button. We're gonna scan that. Got it. Now we need to take this to the research station. Unknown material. Now when you research things, it's going to show unknown material. You don't even know what it is. Obviously we know this is the snow block since it's the only thing I've scanned. And now look down here. Power required 35. It's going to take 35 energy from the central power hub. Well, it's actually going to take that 35 out of the 1500 that's in here in the research station. And then we're being refilled from the central power hub right now. So we're going to process that. Cool, we got snow. You can't make snow, so it's something you just have to dig up. Press E to craft. We're going to craft our Arthur power core. Where is our Arthur? Oh, there. I think that's him. He just flew way up. He seems a little bugged right now. He seems to fall down and hit the ground, then launch back up, and then fall back down, launch back up. We're going to go ahead and make the power core. Oh, there he is. He came back. It's given us the 2 copper bars we need to make this. So go ahead and click craft. There we go. He's fixed. The tutorial's over. Awesome. Now first thing I'm going to do is move this down here. And it brought the help menu up, but I was in my inventory, so it kind of messed it up. Anytime you want to bring up the help menu, you can press H. There it is. We can look through here. We got some stuff. Starting guide, surviving the first night. Those are pretty cool. They helped out. Now over here, this is a little hologram. This is going to show us how to set up a simple conveyor system. Right, so we'll do it like that. Set up those conveyors and put a hopper down. You cannot pipe materials directly into the central power hub. They must go through a hopper. Cool. So, oh, one side note about the conveyors, and really any kind of machine, just about, when you put it down, it's going to be facing in the direction that you place it. So say I was facing this way when I put the conveyor down, it's going to be facing towards that green-orange thing over there, which we do need to scan. How convenient is that? So we'll walk over and hold right mouse button on that. We got that. We can get this mushroom. We haven't seen those before. And look, there's a purple one over here. You can scan that one too. Alright, leaves on the tree over there. Yeah. And the wood. Cool, we got all of those. Check that out. Now let's go, we'll run around, see if we can get some other things before we start to set up our base a little bit more. This guy's new. We haven't seen him before. Look at that, there's a rock over here. You can scan that. Hey look, there's a little bit of coal up there. Gotta wait a second. There we go, coal. Let's see how much is in here. 900, that's one block. That's not even worth really trying to mess with that. Yeah. Got that one already. See if we can find something like dirt or something. And you see, you can ping unknown blocks to see like, hey, do I have this yet? We ping. Yes, of course. We haven't taken this stuff to the research terminal and looked at it in depth yet, so it's still showing up that we don't have it researched or scanned, even though we do have it actually scanned. We'll just walk. Look at that, a nice big tin deposit right here. How about that? Very cool. I wonder if we can find some copper too. It's nice to get ore veins that are pretty close to each other, because you can just merge the conveyor system back to your base. I gotta remember where that was. I think base was over there somewhere. Let's see. It's pretty snowy here. It doesn't seem to be much dirt. This is a very cold planet. Every time I create a new world, it's just snow. Check out this little cave up here. Let's go see what's going on. Now we can press F, shoot a grappling hook up there. Oh, big cave. Hello. What's this? Cannot rescan block. I've already scanned that. Oh, this is new. This is dirt, I think. There we go. And, alright. We need to get back. So let's head back over to the base. Should have been somewhere in this direction. Let's see if I can hit that over there. Ah, I didn't make it. I want to hit this floating block right here. It'd be like a little Tarzan action going on. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I still got hit. Not very much damage though. Where's my research station? That's the smelter. Here we go. We have a lot of stuff here. Orange glow pod. That's what those are called. I forgot. Got glow shrooms. Purple glow pod. Leaves. Tree trunk. Stone, tin, and rock. Okay, now where was that tin? We want to go back over there. Ah, I messed it up. Now see, when you use your grappling hook, if you sidestep, it'll kind of launch you past and around. So now that we have this tin scanned, we can look at any vein we find, scan it again, and find out how much ore is in that vein. Also, it'll show us all the blocks that are connected to that vein. So 2,000, 200,072. 272,000. That's a moderately sized vein. That's pretty nice. Really? There we go. We'll fly over. And yeah, we escaped the fall damage on that. Nice. Not on that one though. Cool. Alright, so what I'm looking for now is I'm looking for a spot that's pretty near the base that we're going to go ahead and start digging downwards. I think I would like to put my laboratory about here. This looks good. Oh, what's down here? Some trees. It's starting to get dark. You see any copper? I don't. Okay, forget that then. We need to get some minerals, otherwise we're going to be out here not doing anything. Feel free to use your grappling hook. Right now, in this stage of the game, it doesn't cost any energy, so grapple away. Okay. Now I want to start my giant hole. Let's see. Maybe we should go a little farther, because or I guess I could put my laboratory there. Yeah. Okay. So we don't have to start a hole too far away then. Nice little 3x3. But we don't have to dig out all the way to a 3x3 at the moment. We need to find some copper. That's what we really need. Now we're going to start digging downwards. And let's do a scan. Unknown. Okay, we picked up something new. That's dirt right beneath the snow, so make sure you go ahead and bust up a little bit of snow and then grab this dirt. What are these guys? Is this copper? Or is that dirt? That must be more dirt. We'll find out in a second. And then we'll do another unknown scan. Ooh. We got some big copper veins right by the base. How cool is that? Yeah. We're gonna go ahead and dig downward. There's no lava in the game, so you don't have to worry about that, really. Let's put some torches here. Yes, it is copper. Awesome. Awesome. Now, one thing that's really good is when you find a new vein, clear it out a little bit. Because you are going to want to find a good spot to place down some drills. Torch it up, make it a little brighter in here so not so cold. And we'll go ahead and stick the drill there. Put whatever power we have in here, and then we gotta get back to the base. If you shoot a grappling hook like that, you don't have to worry. I'm not sure if they disappear or not, but whenever it lands, it'll be too far away to be able to drag you around. See, I barely moved at all. Alright, we're doing pretty good on power right now. We got this coal here. Let's find out how much is in our vein. Okay, 8,000, so not a huge amount by far. Our tin was over that way. Yeah, we definitely need the copper much worse at the moment than tin. And we never scanned the copper. That was rubber. I don't have any copper? No, I guess not. I didn't scan it. Wow. How about that? Come on. There we go. Now we can... What's that? Out of energy. We'll fill him up. Hold Q on this guy. To refill your suit's energy. And let's do a scan on this vein. See how much we got in here. Alright, 171,000. That's not bad at all. Could be way more, but not bad. And we're just gonna grab some ore out of here. Break that torch. You can leave torches and stuff floating. I don't like to, though. We got 3 copper. What we're gonna do is we're gonna come over here, throw this copper in the smelter, because we want to make some conveyor belts. Now, I don't really like to use these starting conveyor belts, but there's not really too much we can do about that at the moment. So if you take a look at your ore smelter, you put the ore in, It can hold 100 at a time if you click it from your inventory and put it in there. If you hit add ore, I think it only puts like 50 or 54, because it only goes in with multiples of 4, so if you have less than 4, it will not smelt that item, and you actually won't even be able to put it directly into the smelter manually. So we got the temperature rising here. This is using power. You see we're at 126 out of 128, and it will not actually smelt anything until it gets up to a high enough temperature. Right now, all of the metals seem to have the same smelting temperature, so it's about 1,000 and, what did that say, 1,100 degrees Celsius. Which, of course, in real life, that's not realistic, but we don't really care about that anyway. There we go, we'll put a little bit more in there. We got 1 bar. We're going to need several. Let's see. I want to take this. How am I going to do this? In the future. I may put a battery there, some hoppers. Okay, so we can put our conveyor belts here. Right? And then, yep, go there. We can go up and then up the wall here. Until we get right there. What I'm doing right now is smoothing out this landscape here, because you don't want to be putting your conveyor belts up a staircase. If I actually had some conveyor belts, I'd show you why exactly, but just for now, know that it uses up more conveyor belts to move. Let's see. Oh, I dug it too far in. Just going to replace those. Don't worry about misclicking. It happens a lot. You break blocks instantly. Alright, we got 6 copper bars. I think that's going to be enough. Where's my crafting thing? Alright, we're going to make some basic conveyor belts. I'm probably never going to make these again. They are seriously terrible. Like, very, very bad. Super slow. We're out of energy here. I didn't bring that much energy either. So let's see. I want to put like that over here, and then we want it to bring it upwards. So we're going to place it on the wall there. Go this way, and then I can't even see. Okay, so that's facing the other way. It's too bright. Alright, now we want to go upwards, so we can actually just stand a little bit towards the back of the block, look at the wall, and just place them upwards. No harm done. Cool. Now, obviously, what I just did directly contradicts what I said earlier about the machines being placed down in the direction you're facing, but I think this is a little fix to make it easier to climb up walls and stuff. Because you're going to be making plenty of vertical shafts, and it would be a huge pain if you have to place down a block, then double hit your square brackets to move the machine facing the other way. So now we're going to place that one, put it on the wall there just so you can't mess up. There we are. And now we can start climbing again. Don't have many conveyor belts left. And there we go. I still need like 4 or 5 blocks of copper though. Okay, let's take out the tin the copper that's in there. We got 20. That should be enough. We'll come up over here. We need some more energy. Fill it up real quick by holding Q and looking at it. Throw this in the smelter. See the thing completely powered down. Now, let's go over your different tools really quickly. So you press X to take out your build gun. This is how you place and destroy blocks. That's what we're holding right now. You can press C to bring up your personal crafting menu. You have a few options here, not as much as the crafting table, of course. This guy's full, so we're just going to grab all the coal out of there because we want to get this stuff through as soon as possible. And we can free up that drill there to put it on something else. So now we'll press V to take out our laser gun, which we can use to shoot the aliens like that guy over there. I don't know what they're called. I've been calling them slimes. By the way, I'm holding a Z right now to zoom in on that. B starts some kind of cinematic mode. You'll see that your mouse movements are sluggish, your HUD is gone, and it looks like it'd be really good for like filming videos. Like, look how cool that is to like do like a little circular view of the central power hub. And then N, we'll do the paint gun. And I haven't really figured out how to use that yet. And you press M, of course, to take out the scanning tool that we were using earlier. So back to X to take out our building gun. Grab some more of this material here. Come on. You can press spacebar to drop out of a grapple at any moment in time. So C, I'll see, and then spacebar. Let go. Throw that copper in there. We're going to need a little bit more. And we can just fill up on power. We need to get some more energy into our drill, or ore extractor they're actually called, but I just call them drills because that's what they are. Our goal is to have this guy really powered up for a while. We're gonna have to do that manually till we make a little more progress. Fill this up. Now we're aiming to make a hopper. That's what our goal is. A hopper is going to allow us to take the minerals out of the drill, put them through our conveyor system. This guy's out of power again. Good thing we're making so much coal right now, we can keep up with our power demand. Now, one way to transfer energy faster to this drill is to go ahead and do it through this battery and then put it through this other battery next to us, where it'll just put energy into the drill. So there, we're full there and full there. Cool. Now, these guys aren't actually called batteries, they're called power storage blocks, but they're pretty much 100% batteries. That's what they're used for, that's what they do. Alright, so we need some tin. Oh, first thing though, we're gonna use those copper blocks we took and make some more conveyors. I'm trying not to make extras here because these things are like really, really useless once you make some progress. Just really bad, and you'll see what I'm saying when you'll be like, wow, that is so slow. I never want to make these things. And I didn't want to either, but I tried doing a recording before, just using the next tier of conveyors only, which cost 1 tin and 1 copper per conveyor, and the start was just way too slow. There we go. We can go that way. Gotta change it. So you see how I've done this is that the conveyor will push it off into this one and then it'll go. So what we'll do is snake back around this way. Got 2 more copper. Here, I have a little bit more ore. Wrong one. Let's make 10 more. There, go like that, and let's line it up with our smelter. So we'll do it like that. Then we can go here. Oops, misclick. Oh, I'm out. There we are. Alright, now let's look at a logistics hopper. I'm not even going to worry about the mini hopper. Those are so bad, we are not going to use them. And look at that. They even cost the same amount of materials. 2 tin bars. Alright, so we have a tin deposit. The thing is, it's going to be kind of a pain to keep that powered for now, so what we're going to do is find these slime guys, and they drop tin ore, so we're going to start just killing the local population here, like good little invading aliens we are. I don't see any more of them. He must have been like a scout or something. Remember, your grappling hook exists. It pretty much exists to help you move around the map faster. There's something down there that I've never seen before on this world. We can scan it. Okay, we're in this cave. We're gonna go ahead and make a little pathway through here, because we can. Look at these guys. There's some crystals. Nice. Now I saw another one of those slime things. We're gonna go ahead and start shooting them. Now as soon as you hit one, it's gonna start shooting back at you, so what you want to do is sidestep really quickly. We're gonna need a little bit more tin. Oh look, here's another coal vein. How much do we have in here? 39,000. Yeah, that's a pretty nice vein. For considering how early game we are at the moment. Ugh. There we go. Take me away. Uh-oh. Ow. Hello? Okay, what is this guy? It says we already scanned this. That's rough-hewn block, but it's red. I've never seen red rough-hewn block. Oh, there you go. Oh, look, there's two of them. I'm gonna get you. So this is the basic fire mode. Shoots one shot, costs 1 energy. Now there is a secondary fire mode. If you hold right mouse button, it'll drain energy and charge up. And oh, I did hit him. Yes, it's pretty much a one-shot on these guys, but you have to be careful because it continuously drains energy while you're holding right-click, and it does reach a maximum in power. So you can sit here, hold right-click, drain out your entire battery, and you're not going to have some super shot. You're just going to have a shot that's basically good enough to kill these guys in one hit. Come on, these guys get constantly stuck in the ground. Pretty annoying. And they don't path towards you. They just kind of chill where they are. Oh man, not enough lateral movement there to do a real Tarzan action. Alright. We're gonna have to take care of this sooner rather than later. It's nice to be able to get up from a lower level, so making the staircase kind of deals definitely what you want to do. Spend the 20 seconds it takes to do that, seriously. It's gonna make your life so much easier when you don't have to be some grapple pro. Did we get anything new? Yeah, those crystals. Nice. Oh, they're diamonds too? Wow. Really, really convenient for us. Okay, so you see what I mean about if you don't have a multiple of 4, it won't put all the ore in. See, I'm left with 1. That's got to heat up. I'm sure our drill down here with the copper is getting pretty low. Or it's full, since we don't have a hopper there. Yep, it's full. Go over and press Q on that to drop the stuff out. We'll keep him topped off. Great. And then we'll come back up. Maybe. Yeah. Alright, in just a second I'm going to have a hopper built, and I'll be able to demonstrate to you how this conveyor system works. Unfortunately, these conveyor belts are going to be really, really, really slow. Give that a second to go. Now let's see, we have another tin vein. I want it to connect to this somewhere. So I believe it was off this way. We do have to find it again. Where were you? Was it here? Yeah, okay, it was here. Cool. Alright, so what I want to do is actually dig a route to it. I guess I'll have it connect right there. So, I want this to come up. Like that. That's good for now. We got some tin to grab out of here. We can make ourselves a hopper. Wrong one. Logistics hopper. Bam, got it. And here we go. We can connect this up to our ore system. Now let's kill this guy while we wait for an ore to come out. I'll show you a little bit how this will function. There we go. You see how slow that is? Ridiculously slow. We're nearing that third block. It's going to start traveling vertically now. There we go. Worked as intended. Now sideways. And then it's going to start going vertically again. Okay, these are really, really, really slow. I can't believe I wasted like 6 copper on this. Let's go back up to the top. I'm sure there's something we can do with our smelter up here while we wait for this guy to come vertically. Almost got that last one. Now I do want you guys to see how this works though. So you see how I have the conveyor on top of that, and it does actually go through the conveyor up here. So that's how that works. I know like from here to there there's a little gap, and then from here to there you actually have to move through another object. Maybe in the future there'll be some fix for that. This is early access at the moment, although I think the developer said something about wanting to go into beta like very soon, like today actually. I think that's, he made a post on the Steam community. Okay, so yeah, here we go. We almost have one copper. So this is like semi-automated right now. What we could do, we can actually speed this up. We can put like another logistics hopper right there, conveyor right there, connected to this line. This thing moves so slowly, it's got a really high amount of throughput, just because you could really saturate this conveyor belt, since we only have one drill. Now there is actually some more copper down here, so let's see what's going on with this one. 900, and then I guess this is another 900 next to it. Let's just see. Yeah, really bad. One block veins. You're better off just super digging through those and just getting the materials fast as you can. Get those out of the world so you don't have to sit there and fret yourself over them. Okay, so now one way you can dig faster, make tunnels really quickly, is, okay, so we're here at -14. This is probably the lowest point we're going to be at. Yeah. Oh no, here we go. We can go even lower. -17. This is where we want to be. So we want to be placing our conveyors like here, on this plane. So we're going to go back to where we were digging. Not bad. Alright, and now we can just dig down to -17 and then start digging this way. Now, when you use the build gun, you can hold right-click. It'll automatically delete blocks. However, I can right-click faster than this mechanic, so I choose to right-click, and you can go as fast as you can click. This is just a little service tunnel. Actually, the only reason we're even cutting this out 2 blocks tall is because we need to be able to walk through it while we dig. Otherwise, it would only be 1 block. Because that's all the conveyors need, of course. There we go, we're here. That's that. Place that snow block back, and we can go back here and grab these. You don't really need to, but you can if you want. And we're not even going to put, you know what, we're not even going to put torches in here, because it's really not necessary. However, filling up this block, might as well do it now. And then we can just grapple back up. Uh-oh. Oops. Hit something. There we go. Oh, I hit that conveyor. There we are. Let's see. Now we actually are going to need another hopper here to collect my copper. We'll put a logistics hopper down for now. We are going to need better ones in the future. And we can start collecting some of this stuff. And we're going to upgrade these to better conveyors too. But first, there we go. Let's fill up on some energy. Come on. We want to keep this furnace going. That's what we really want. That guy, that giant thing right there, that's our Lord and Savior Spider Bot. He will try to protect us in the event of an attack. He's not very good, but I also don't think he's meant to be very good, so no worries there, bro. It's all good. I'm gonna put that there. Stick what power we have in it. There we are. And now we're gonna get back home before I freeze. There we go. And if you have trouble making it up a certain place, all you gotta do is just back away a little bit. Say like you didn't have enough momentum to bring you upwards. Just back away and shoot it again. We fell down that. We do want to get back up and get refilled on power though. So our hypothermia will go down. Not only can you die, you also have a really annoying visual effect. Grab the coal out of there. Grab the coal out of there. Okay. We found iron, tin, and coal. We got coal automated. I mean, we have coal automated. We have copper automated somewhat. And now we just need to work on our tin. These conveyors are so slow. This is like almost agonizing. Trying to clear up this mess. It is almost worth it though. So at the moment, this is the only way we can grab materials. So let's see, we need to put some more power in our thing. Just barely missed, but that was a misfire anyway. Here we go. I still hit the ground. Twice. We'll throw whatever power we have left in here. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Q to drop his minerals out. Gotta walk over and grab them. And we're out of here. Hopefully. Shoot that up there. And missed. Now something that I found that can really help you launch... Oh, what? That was really cool. So, if you take damage, you lose that really, really annoying hypothermia effect. Okay, so something that I found really helps you out when you're grappling, again by pressing F. If you move laterally, so sideways, and jump right before it connects, it'll almost launch you straight forward. 12. This thing is at 0 again, of course. We want to keep this. You know, you really want to keep this thing on. What's going on? Are we out of power here? No, still good. Oh, forgot to take the copper bar out. Right. 7 and 10. So should we automate the copper first and then go ahead and move to this tin? I mean, it's a nice little walk, but it's not really what I wanted to do. Let's just walk over and over again. Oh, we are gonna grab that, and let's go ahead. We want to get mad tin. Oh man, I ran out of energy. I was gonna kill that guy. Oh, I'm really high up here. I might die. Yep, I died. It's okay. Nothing happens at all. Not on default settings. Okay. Just grab some more power. Now, when you're healing, it does take a lot of energy to heal. So, you might not want to leave, your base while you're still healing, because look how fast I'm losing my energy, especially since it's cold outside. What we can do is drop a torch and get a little closer to it. That will lower our battery use rate. And 275 coal, so we've got some coal. We can make some extra torches. Just spam click this. You can eventually automate this. I haven't quite figured out how that mechanic works though. Place the block, and we'll put some torches down just so we can see. We're going to want to keep digging on our hole over here too. There we go, that's pretty nice. And this giant purple beam will help you phone home, if you'll allow me that. There we are. So I think what we're going to do, we're going to start automating the tin production, or the copper production, rather. Which means we're going to need to make some of these better conveyor belts, which are seriously so much better. Not that many, though, at the moment. This one's going to run out of power soon. Oh, or not. Okay, cool. Gonna go ahead and break these blocks. That's 10. No, that was 11. Great. Misclicks all around. That. There. Oops. Look how much faster this is moving. So much better. So much better. Of course, we ran out. There we go. And then it's going to dump it onto the slow conveyor. Nothing we can really do about that at the moment. The grappling hook can go through things that aren't there. So even though this, when you look at the torch, it blocks up the whole area that the voxel that the torch would be taking up, but you can grapple straight through it. Well, see that? Alright, we'll move that down there. The way I like to set up my minerals is have bars in order and then ore in order. You can, of course, reverse that, but I like to have the bars on top because you're going to be making a lot of PCBs eventually. Okay, fill up on some fuel. Our power, what's happening here? Let me put that in there. We're standing on top of the torch, so it works in reverse also. If you get really cold, you'll use up a lot of power. And if you stand right on top of a torch and get really hot, you also use up a lot of power. Okay, let's go ahead and shoot that over there. Nice throw. This one's full. I knew that was going to happen eventually. So let's see. What we're going to do is take this snow. That's on the same level as us. Now what you can do, when say you have a chasm like this, you want to cross it, if you hold control and then you left click to place, there we go, that's called build to me. What that's going to do is actually build an entire line directly to you, which is pretty nice. So we want to put that like this. This is why I don't like to go upstairs, because you need to put a block like that. Then you need to put a block on top of it. Oops. See, like, we just took 2 blocks to go upwards and then go back sideways when we probably didn't have to do that. We're going to grab that tin out. That's 28 tin. So that's nice. And then we need to go back. We need to make another hopper so we can start getting this tin out onto this line, this conveyor line. Move sideways. Uh-oh. Yep, There we go, that was nice. We'll fill up. How much space do we have in here? 37 free slots. Let's go ahead and grab the coal. This thing's not using very much. Oh, now when you grab stuff out of a hopper, you're actually not gonna drop it on the ground like you do with the drills. Okay, I was gonna make a hopper. If I can. Yes, I can. Nice. Nice, nice. And now with this materials we have here, we can start to upgrade the rest of these conveyors. Now I only made 10 last time, so that wasn't very much. It didn't even get us up to the surface. And we also need to make a better hopper, because this is kind of a pain. We have to sit here and literally, especially since it's going so slow, we have to sit here and just wait. That's why you do want to sometime pipe this directly into the smelter, especially if you just have that one. Grab a little bit, and what I'm actually going to do preemptively is make one more hopper, because we're going to need another hopper excuse me, to find for when we find iron. Speaking of which, we need to go back down here and keep digging while we wait. Now if we could find an underground cave, that'd be pretty nice, pretty good for stuff. We're at -20, we'll ping unknown. Oh, we got something below us. It's a new type of stone. I can tell by the shape of the scanning pattern. So we'll get down there. Uh-oh, here we go. I found that a 2x2 hole works to go down, at least to start it off. Because what's going to happen is you might hit an ore vein every once in a while, and you want to be able to move around it. You don't want to be stuck there, forced to mine through it. Super digging, you get really bad return rates on your ore, plus you lose a lot of energy doing that. Now we'll pretty much just keep digging down. I think, if I remember this right, iron doesn't even spawn until you get to like -65, so about -100 depth is going to be a good depth to start scanning to find iron. Of course, digging a hole like this is going to take some time. You do mess up all the time. See, like that, I skipped some blocks. Might as well start putting some torches down in here. There we go. Here's the new block we found. We'll try to dig down to -100 really quickly. Oops. Now there's a faster way to do this. We're going to do the 2-block dig straight down by standing in the middle of it, and when you don't move your mouse you can actually dig both blocks and then just fall down to the next one. So we did that. Oh, there it is. Okay. Hard to see. It's there though. And we're going to do that on this side to go down again. Now this is actually a faster way to dig. There we go. We made it. Put some torches so we can see. Cool. Oh, not yet. Let's... hello. Oh, yeah, this is the stone that we just grabbed. This is called bedrock. Let's go back up and scan that stuff. Let's put some torches down first. Ow. Yep, that was gonna hurt. Torch it up. There we are. Oh, now we're way too high. This is gonna hurt. Got some tin. Let's do some more of this copper. Grab that, research this bedrock. Cool, so now shouldn't be too difficult to find iron. You have to scan the material that the walls are made out of down there. Otherwise, I don't know if it's a bug or something, but it seems that the ore scanner can only find so many things around it. Alright, so you're full of energy, or full of materials. That's cool. What I'm gonna do here... There we go. I hate it when materials fall downwards and I have to go down to the bottom to get them. Since we only have one drill, you know, we'll put our logistics hopper down. Gotta grab the other one I just misplaced. Now, so this is right next to, the drill is right next to the hopper, so it can take materials, put it into there, and then they'll be dispensed through this conveyor line, which is exactly what we want. Almost perfect. That logistics hopper is really, really super small, only holding two storage spaces, so every time we run by we're just grabbing the copper out of here, trying to prevent some kind of buildup on the conveyor line, which doesn't look like we're doing a very good job of. Can I take stuff directly off of this? No. That'd be nice if you could. Then you wouldn't even need hoppers, though. That's probably why you can't do it. Okay, we need some more conveyor belts. Okay, so now that I'm getting a little more set up, what I like to do is keep my bars and ores right here, so I'll try to always keep, you know, at least one of an ore and one of a bar, and never try to use those because I don't want that stuff to move out of my inventory, and then when I look in my inventory I have to replace things. So let's see, where did those... I can't even tell. Conveyor belt, basic conveyor, okay. 4, 5, that should be 5. There we go. See, this stuff moves way faster. This is actually useful. Of course, we still have plenty more we need to make. Trying to see if I should try to like automate these in any way. Give me that. We need lots and lots of these. Many, many, many of them. So basically just keep making them. Oops. Oh man, and then we fell down here too. Right, so this stuff's getting dispensed now. We can start taking those that we took out of there and moving them over here. Grab some of this tin whenever we can. That's kind of killing our production a bit. Really? Come on. Oh, all 3 of them missed. I won't miss that one though. Good, good. Grab that. This needs power. That's one of the things that's it's really hard to stay up on when you're in the early game, is powering up everything. Keeping everything powered too. And I'm even lucky because this guy has that battery there. His drill will last a bit longer. I should probably check up on this copper one. Oops. Okay. If you press E when you're looking at a hopper, you change the mode. There's 4 different modes. Add and remove is what you've got right now. It means you can put items into and take items out of the hopper. Say, for example, putting them into the hopper from a drill and removing them to a conveyor belt. There's also a remove only mode, an add only mode, and a locked mode, which does what you would expect them to do. Let's take a look at what are the things we can make. Oh, I see. So you can make the diamond focusing lens after you scan the diamonds. Not bad. We have plenty of research points at the moment. We're going to research suit upgrading. There we go. And we want the power pack for sure. These other things, they're alright. Using local materials, we don't really need that right now. Don't need basic mining upgrades. We do need this power grid though. And we also need advanced research. Which is the advanced research is expensive in terms of power required. By the way, I don't know if you noticed, but I was losing power for researching those things. Both in the they're expensive in both the power required and also the research points required. See, this costs 10 research points just to unlock that, and then all it does is unlock more recipes that cost 10 research points each that you have to learn those too. So there we go. But they're very necessary, so like we need all 3 of these. We need all 3 of them. Glad I'm not running out of power here. Those conveyor belts. Where did we stop again? We stopped at the top one, didn't we? 1, 2, 3, 4. So there we go. Put that there. Bam, bam, bam. Ah, come on. There we go. It's so much more convenient to find something that's close, like really close. Especially like how far away that tin is. I'm gonna need to make a lot of conveyors. And I don't have that much copper. Or tin. Now I'm standing basically right on top of a torch here, so I kinda wanna back off a little bit. If you're gonna be standing around for a while, you want your external temperature to be about the same as your suit's internal temperature. I found that 19.9 degrees Celsius is optimal for your internal suit. So you want the external temperature to be about the same, and you see my battery use rate is almost 0 here. And if you're really good at getting this, you know, just moving just ever so slightly, you can get really close to 20 degrees. There's 21.3, and I'm at 0.0 battery use rate. Now that's not exactly 0. That is, of course, rounded up or rounded down. I am still using a little bit of power to just be there, but it's okay because we still got plenty of coal here. We still got our vein going. Let's scan it, just see how much there is, because we are going to need to search for a new vein pretty soon. So, alright. So we got about another almost hour out of this coal vein before it's going to be full, because we've mined about half of it now. Or not before it's going to be full, before it's going to be empty, actually. We'll drop those in there. This early game, you know, setting up your your tin and copper is really, that's where a lot of the trouble comes from. At least in the beginning. You know, about where I am in my single-player world is I'm getting stuck on a lot of like deaths in the tunnels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'm dying a lot in my tunnel because, you know, I've got a tunnel that goes down like 500 meters, and there's tons of ore veins in it, so like I've had to stop and dig to the side and then keep it moving, and you know, it's nothing like this tunnel here where I can just drop all the way down basically. I've hit tons of veins. Okay, so there's something down there. Maybe we can try to get a little closer to that, see what's going on. Uh-oh, here we go, I hit a cave. Yeah, let's throw some glow sticks. You can do that by pressing G. You don't want to move off of this block because you will get lost. If I remember right, I was in the corner. You know what, we're going to stick some torches up there. Right? What's this? Big, looks like a big tin vein. What do we got? Oh yeah, 2.2 million. Real nice. Real nice. We need to get back up there. Yes. We can actually mine this down. Otherwise, we're gonna get lost. We're not gonna be able to find our way out, and then the only way to get out of this cave is dying. Which that has happened to me before. And I can't really say that it's super fun, because it's not. But it can happen, and did happen to me. Alright, so I'm going to put this torch there, and I'm going to move that one there, and take those two. So now I got my entrance torched up. Now I know where I came from and how to get out. Almost out of power, so we need to go back up to the surface. To get out of your caves really fast, you just spin around and launch another grappling hook. Almost made it up. There we go. That guy's full again. Plenty of copper now. Oh, really? Come on, not one of those. Yeah. Okay. So we did get got some copper there. I'm gonna kill these guys. Really good for copper in the beginning. And let's get back to the base. I don't see any more of them. Got a bunch of tin, some copper, and alright. So I think this is a good stopping point for the first episode. I'm going to fill up on some more power, but thank you all for watching. Leave me a comment if you're confused about something. I might have an answer for you. Also, check the wiki though. Almost everything that I know is on the wiki. I've been updating it as I play. So if you do write a comment, you are likely to receive one of two responses from me. Either have you checked the wiki, or I don't know. But leave me a comment anyway. Maybe you find something you want to ask me that it's not on the wiki, and I do actually know it. You never know. You never know what you'll get. Thank you guys for watching. Join me in the next episode, and I'll see you next time.